Hello, folks. It's Monday morning and it's time for the news. The Boerne ISD has an item you may wish to place on your calendar for Thursday the 26th. The 4th grade music classes of Boerne Elementary School, under the direction of Don Piper, are staging a production of The Adventures of Lewis and Clark, Thursday, January 26th at 1:30 p.m. on campus in the presentation area of the cafeteria. The story is of an important chapter in the history of our country, focusing on the Louisiana Purchase and westward expansion. Songs will include the Ballad of Lewis and Clark, Let's Make a Deal, This Is Our Home, Wayfaring Stranger, Oh, The Joy, and other compositions by Roger Emerson and John Jacobson. The district also has an event scheduled for Wednesday this week at 11 o'clock, where they'll be breaking ground on the Van Robb Elementary School, the newest elementary school in the district, which will be situated in the shadows of an old German one-room schoolhouse circa 1885. The old structure will be integrated into the modern campus. A brief ceremony will include comments from Superintendent David Stelmaszewski and Board President Donna Sharp. The site is at 8776 Dietz Elkhorn, just about halfway between Old Fredericksburg Road and Fair Oaks Parkway, just slightly west of Knoll, Noll Road. Yesterday's weather was pleasant once we crawled out of the cellar. That 14-degree beginning to the day was somewhat brutal. The sunshine was welcomed even if it didn't make us very warm. This morning's low was more like Saturday's high, and the high for today is quite pleasant, being in the 60s. The sun rose this morning at 7:32, and it'll set this evening at 5:53. Tomorrow is expected to bring us some sunshine as well, and a high in the mid-70s. Wednesday should be mostly sunny and again into the 70s. The lows will be in the upper 40s or low 50s throughout, and some models have rain possible later in the weekend, though the chances are not great. We'll see more about that about midweek. The average low for this date is 35 degrees, and the average high is 58. The record high was 84, set in 1917, and the record low was 12 degrees, set in 1886. The sun rose this morning at 7:31, and it will set this evening at 5:53. We have a waxing gibbous moon with 90% of the surface facing the earth being illuminated. The full moon will rise on Thursday, the 12th, at 6:30 p.m., and it will set the morning of Friday the 13th at 7:27 a.m., just about 4 minutes before the sun rises. The Patrick Heath Public Library is displaying beautiful creations by graphite artist Reg Bell, which are on display in the gallery. These works will be on display through the month of January. Some are very personal to the artist, and some are reproductions of famous work, and some are award-winning illustrations that simply must be seen. Bell has been drawing since he was a young boy. Each drawing can take up to 100 hours to complete. Be sure to stop by the library and check out this one-of-a-kind collection. The Boerne Police Department is looking for an individual they have photos of posted on their Facebook page. We have also posted these photos on the 1500 KBRN Facebook page. If you recognize this person, please call Detective Gomez at 830-249-8645 or email him at egomez@ci.boerne.tx.us. You can also leave an anonymous tip with Kendall County Crime Stoppers at 800-348-5323. Well, that's the news for now, and I'm Tom Allred reporting. Now we'll get you back to those original hits of the 50s and 60s right here on 1500 KBRN in Boerne, Texas. And think about this, folks. If you already know the worst that can happen in a given situation, what is stopping you from pursuing the best?